today we are going to be doing the history, or the story, because it's not that old, the story of the new flyer XE40 from 2023. And of course, it's at low floor, so it's at LF. So, once again, the naming conventions for new flyers is very, very nice. It explains everything about the bus. So let's break it down. New Flyer, representing what company made the bus, which is New Flyer Company. XE, meaning Excelsior Electric, which is the electric bus, which fuel source it uses. If it's a CNG, it uses XN. If it is a diesel, it uses XD. And in this case, if it's an XE, it's an electric bus. And last but not least, LF means low floor, because this is a low floor series bus from New Flyer, produced in 2023, that uses fully electric functions. And of course, it being an electric bus makes it very reliable, fast, well, reliable sometimes. These are pretty much brand new. These are only 3 years old, so reliability is still in the question. However, besides the point, these are really good for the environment because they are fully electric buses and they don't produce any waste, unlike the other buses like the 2019 Nova Bus LFS. But besides clowning on the 2019 Nova Bus, this bus has no transmissions whatsoever, so you don't have to, change it to drive and whatever, reverse. None of that. And the actual battery has 300 to 500 about kilowatt options, which is really nice. And of course, it being an electric bus, it is dead silent on the bus whenever it goes in, out of different little stations and speeds up and slows down at different intersections. It is dead silent besides the whirring of the actual, the mechanics of the actual bus. The current New Flyer Excelsiors, the XE40s, these buses I'm making a video on right now, these buses have the numbers 4,950 to 4,999. This number will only keep growing as more and more New Flyer XE40s from 2023 are purchased and brought into the MTA. Which also means there will be less Orion 7 NGs, because these are a primary replacement for the Orion 7 NGs. These and the 2023 Nova Bus LFS, which is not like the other Nova Bus LFSs. Nova Bus actually locked in for the 2023, which is nice. And some more car nerd facts is that this bus can go up to 250 miles of range, which is, it's an electric bus. You can't go more than that. It's, especially for a bus, you can, but the top is gonna look weirder and weirder. A few last things I would like to mention about cosmetics is, one, these seats, because it's a 2023 New Flyer, have the newer seats. They have the newer, thinner, more plasticky, the bendy seats. I like to call it the bendy seats, because if you sit on the side of it, you can kind of jump up and down and bounce up and down with the chair. No, I'm not a big back. Another thing I really love about New Flyers, period, is that it has great big windows. As you can see, even the side door over here has big windows, which is really nice for a bus, as well as a really nice big window in the front, where the driver can see outside, nicely. Unlike the Nova, I know a few bus drivers in the Bronx who has experiences with Novas and says the sun hitting them through the windows are way worse on the Novas compared to other buses like the Orion 7s, and even the New Flyers. The New Flyers has way better window sun deflector, whatever the thingamajig is called. And last but not least, I would like to mention that I caught this on Staten Island. Do you know how rare it is to catch one of these on Staten Island? And I caught this on one of the less used routes, which is the S55. I was going home. Yeah, this is some rare stuff right here. This is some really rare stuff. The S55 XE40. That is some crazy stuff. I have not seen it on the S55. I've seen it once, and I ran for it, and I missed it. It was not in service. This is like my first time riding an Excelsior on Staten Island, which is really nice. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching today's bus history video. Next time, we'll explain whatever the hell bus I want to explain next time. Probably the around 7NG. I don't know. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. I haven't seen this bus ever. I think this is like one of the rarer buses I've seen.